Hi guys, welcome to Soul's Note Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your daily divination for whenever it is that you are tuning into the channel. Welcome, and I hope you're all doing well. Right, we're going to be looking for an energy playing out for the day ahead for the collective. And we have, ooh, that one flew out. I was going to say a message for the collective. Oh, I forgot to say we're using the Soul's Journey Lessons cards by James Prague, and we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Love that. It's backed in pink. Pink's all about our heart chakra, which is about how we relate to others. It can be an energy of forgiveness, forgiving of self, forgiving of other people. It can be also an energy of truth. It's like speaking from and living from our heart. Ooh. Why did I turn over the bottom of the deck? I'm like, why? The bottom of the deck, we've got envy. We have envy. So I'm seeing this in two ways. Let's put that there. I'm seeing this in two ways. As it says there, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And then the envy card says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Now this envy card came up in a reading that was, what was it next to? We had envy, self-esteem. It was next to self-esteem, and it was really funny because in that particular reading I picked up an energy that I didn't like particularly, and it was almost like I felt as though there was an envious person that was either looking at you or where you were, what was unfolding for you on your path. That was all talking about having gifts of the soul to share with yourself and with the world. I didn't like the energy. I got, like I say, jealousy, envy, and an angry energy from this card that came out last time. Now it's come out with friends, and the fact that it says that I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. It may be that you have dealt with, like I say, envious people, or I don't want to go through it all again, but enviousness or jealousy, or just a very strange dynamic within your friendship group. And as I mentioned, that the pink of this card can speak about an energy of forgiveness, but also speaking and living from your heart. So it may be that there is a conversation or some sort of communication that you're wanting to have with a friend, or you may be forgiving a friend. The roles can be vice versa as well. Like I say, I'm just reading energy. I don't know if this is going to even resonate, but if it does, in the way that I'm speaking about it, put yourself in whichever position is necessary for you to be in. I don't know your life, basically. But it feels like whatever friendship situations you've had to deal with, especially if you had this envious energy within them, it was all for a reason. As it says there, a friend is in your life for a reason, and it may be an opportunity. If it's a karmic friendship, we don't just have karmic relationships, we can have karmic family members, we can have karmic bosses, work situations, we can have karmic friendships as well. So if this was a karmic friendship that you were in, then there was definitely a reason, there was definitely a lesson that needed to be learned. And it feels like, oh my, I've just got itchy, this bit of my hand. I'm like, the feels, I'm getting the feels. So I'm on the right path. There may have been a karmic friendship that you were dealing with. And as I said, it was introduced into your life, or this person came into your life to teach you lessons. And a lot of the time, the lessons are to do with, regardless of the relationship of the karmic person in your life, they're to do with self-worth. They're to do with self-esteem. They're to do with your value, how you see yourself, and allowing through a negative experience for you to see yourself more clearly. And when the lesson is complete, when you've learned the lesson, you release yourself from that situation, from that friend. But as it says there was a reason for that situation, that friendship in the first place. Right, let's get some charms and see what's going on. Right, we have a 6 on the dice. Oh my gosh, a graduation cap. Exactly, like I say, when you've finished, you graduate from those karmic situations. Wow. We have the dragon in there. We have a diamond and a cheetah. That's it, and a motorbike. So these are the charms that support this reading. And like I was picking up, there's, like I said, of that enviousness, jealousy, karmic friendship situation. And the heart chakra, forgiveness. Yeah, there's something in here. Like I said, the 6 to me is an energy of intuition. It's an energy of harmony. Didn't we have harmony in the reading yesterday? I don't know, but saying that word just brought me back to yesterday's reading. It's an energy of love, and like I said, this is the link to the heart chakra, which is all about love. So it may be that you are being encouraged to tune into your intuition in relation to a friendship, a social group, situation, because it feels as though we've got like 2 energies that I would consider to be more on the predatory side rather than being prey, if that makes any sense. Like I say, a cheetah, if it's a cheetah, I don't know if it's a leopard, it's some kind of big cat, and they hunt. You know, their stealth. I think I spoke about it with the tiger, but they kind of pick out, you know, their prey or what animal it is that they're going to pick off, and they generally work in packs, at least a few of them together. So it may be, like I say, that there's a friendship group or an individual person that you're dealing with that carries this energy, and you're being encouraged to tune into your intuition in relation to them. 6 is also an energy of problem solving, finding solutions or overcoming any difficulties that you may have faced. As I mentioned about the reason that these kinds of relationships come into our life is to provide us with the experience for us to learn, for us to grow, for us to change, so that we can reach this point of graduation, which is successfully closing out a cycle. And with the dragon here, that's usually my energy of facing your fears or facing your demons, or this could be the energy of somebody that you're dealing with. I don't know how it's going to resonate in your life. But like I say, if you do successfully close out any kind of karmic relationship, then this is just the shadow work. This is you having to go within and ask yourself some serious questions. And not just point the finger and say, oh, this person is a bitch, or this person did this, or this person did that. Because like I say, this is the soul's journey lessons card. So we always have to point the finger back to ourselves, and that's not absolving the way that people treat you or how they value that particular friendship. But it is to say, well, what part of me either, you know, decided to stay in this friendship for as long as I did, or give so much to this particular friendship, or extend it out to, you know, intimate relationship, whatever. So it almost feels as though you're either doing shadow work or you've done shadow work, but in doing so, you've graduated. If you're in the middle of it, keep going, because you will graduate. And that, by that, I mean just closing out a cycle, learning the lesson, drawing on your own inner strength. When you meet those requirements, you know, there may be a percentile that you've got to hit to pass a test. It's like when you've learned enough of the subject matter, you get to move on and you don't repeat the same mistakes. Because we've got this diamond in here, and that to me, like I say, is an energy of pressure over a long period of time. So these could be friendships that, you know, go back kind of far in your life, you know, history or whatever. But like I say, it also talks about pressure and intense heat and just intensity. So it may have been an intense friendship. But like with the juxtaposition of that, it's like that's how diamonds are made. Well, you know, natural ones, we can make them in labs nowadays. But in terms of like, you go through that pressure and heat, and like it's like almost like baptism of fire. You go through that, but you come out of that situation when you graduate as this sparkly gem. Like I say, that has a clarity of mind, that sees things clearly. It almost feels like this friendship or situation, whatever it is, has kind of shaped you into the diamond, you know, that you are now. And as you close out this old cycle, things are going to start moving forward for you quickly. Now, like I say, going back to the envy at the bottom of the deck, I don't want to spend too long in this energy, because for some of you it may be your energy, but I don't feel as though it is. I don't feel as though it is. It says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And yeah, that's exactly it. We spoke about it a lot, so I don't want to go into that. But if this reading's resonating, please go back and watch the self-esteem and envy reading. I can't remember what I titled it now. But it was a similar-ish kind of message. A similar-ish kind of message. And it's about everybody in that situation also learning their lesson as well. Because being envious of somebody outside of you or comparing yourself to somebody is a futile task. It brings you nothing but low self-esteem or knocks your own confidence. It sort of strays you off your own path. I don't want to go on about that because I spoke about it a lot in the last reading. But if that resonates, please do, like I say, go and look up that other reading. Right, let's get some letters. I feel like I've been speaking for a while and I can't see the timer. So we have E. Oh, another E. A W, a U, an N, wow, 3 E's, L, I, and a T. Right, okay, let's see what I'm seeing. Well, I'm seeing teen, as in teenager. So again, if we're talking about timing, you know, you may have known this person or been friends with this person or group or however it's going to show up for you. Like I say, for a long time, which charm was it that spoke about time? I don't know. I'm looking at them all about, I can't remember now what I said. But yeah, since you were a teenager. And if that's the case, then like I say, you know, we all have to grow, we all have to change. Nobody stays the same. And without being disrespectful, but we can outgrow people. That's life. As I was saying, we're not all on the same path. We've not all come here to do the same thing. So to hold yourself back or to stop yourself moving along your own path to maintain any relationship, again, that is futile, and that will only cause envy and jealousy when you see other people manifesting whatever it is that, you know, they're wanting, but you've deliberately held yourself back from your path. So it works both ways, and it's not helpful for anybody. Now, what else can I see here? I'm seeing twine, T-W-I-N-E, if that's how you spell it. I don't know. But I'm just getting that feeling of like enmeshment and being wrapped up, whether that's like in each other's lives, or yeah, just a feeling of being tied or bonded to, a bit similar to the devil card in the traditional tarot. So it may be that you're trying to figure out, well, how can you, you know, unattach yourself, whether it's from, like I say, a group or an individual person. And you do that through acceptance. You do that through learning the lesson. You do that by increasing your, how do I want to say it? By seeing your own worth and value in a situation. And forgiveness as well. Like I said, this is heart chakra energy. So it's about forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, understanding that they were in your life for a reason. But it's now time for you to move to the next stage, you know, of your life. Right, let's grab this and read it out the book. Wow, I opened it on the page. That's so weird. I love it when it happens. Right. It says, all humans are created from the same source, but there are many souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interests at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. Yeah. So as I was saying about the friendship situation, because we have envy at the bottom of the deck, and I'm just going to refresh my mind as to what that card says. Yeah, I'm going to read it. Ooh, underneath that we've got judgment. Right, okay. It says you must learn to accept the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what's best for you. It's human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey, but to try and emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life in these circumstances for a reason. Yeah, and this card speaks about being in someone's life for a reason as well. So by disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what's going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice, because only you know what is in your best interests. If you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons again. Yeah. And like I said, this friendship was in your life for a reason, and the reason was for you to learn a specific lesson. And like I say, and then be able to graduate from it. And looking down at the charms, the dice is on a 1 now, and a 1 is a new beginning. 1 is being at the very beginning stages of something. After, it feels like to me, closing something out. Because like I say, we have the motorbike, which speaks of forward movement really quickly. Graduation, closing something out. So it feels as though there is either a new friend coming in or a new friendship group coming in or something along those lines. And like I said, this envy could be your own energy. It could be an energy that you're dealing with in your external world. You know, make it fit how it fits for you. And please only take what resonates from it. Right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.